Alright, we're here, we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to cycle 3 of the round number 1 of G League. So, you're pretty much seeing Impunity Earth in the Legion and Insidious Esports in the Hellborn. And of course, right, the overlay is right, absolutely right. We can get through with this game without changing too much of the overlays, and nothing seems to be out of order. Everything is going pretty well for the time being. And of course, my name is Abstract, and with me is absolutely no one, and so I will be solo casting. Thank you very much. So no insights. All you have to be stuck with is with my lousy insights, and with my crazy hype, and with ridiculous actions all around the map, and stuff like that. I don't know how to continue on with that. But anyways, let's take a look at this game. We've got the banning phase up and running. We've got Keeper of the Forest being banned out, Tempest, as well as the Pebbles over here. Nothing else yet. Apparently the banning phase is going pretty slow compared to any other banning phases, because every time when we are in for the banning phases, they just went through it really fast. And it does appear that this time the banning phase is a little bit different. We've been seeing a lot of bans in the past of a Sandwave, of a Fade. It's been pretty long since we've seen the Tempest and the Keeper of the Forest bans already. Until now, that is. A lot of people, especially since it was the Road to G League. Was it Road to G League? No. That was the DreamHack. That is right, the DreamHack qualifiers of Turtle Masters versus Orange Esports. Was it right? Yes, Orange Esports. Wait, Turtle Masters versus MRR. Sorry. Turtle Masters versus MRR. It appears that every single one of the 3 games, they have got Keeper of Forest and Tempest in their lineup all the time. They didn't bother to ban it in the banning phase for some apparent reason. I have no idea why, but apparently it was a pretty good game. It was a pretty good game with these 2 heroes appearing with their sudden appearances. It's really great matches with the Root, with the Elemental Void, and just suck everything up into the epicenter and stuff like that. But anyways, let's take a look at this. We've got Ophelia being banned out right after Pebbles. So it does look like in the Impunity Earth side, they got the Keeper of the Forest and the Pebbles banned. It does look like they don't want the Pebbles in the Hellborn. Definitely they don't want to see anyone to just with that amount of magical nuke to just wipe out everyone in the Legion. So I kinda have a thought that the Legion might actually pick up a paper, a really fragile carry, in which case it's got to keep it a forest, Sandwave the kind. But it appears the Sandwave isn't banned, so we might actually see a Sandwave. I wouldn't really say that Sandwave is a really fragile hero, but at least it still counts. But take a look at this. We've got Ratchet Hang and a Master of Arms being picked up for Impunity Earth, as well as a Fane and Engineer being picked up for the Hellborn. Currently, I kind of like the Hellborn's lineup. They've got the overwhelming roaming capability of the Fade, just going around and doing stuff like ganking and killing and just grabbing food. And of course, Engineer. Who would want to force reckon with this Engineer? So far, Engineer and Master of Arms is the strongest supports in the current game of the competitive scene here in Heroes of New Earth. So I don't think that I've got anything to say about this two. Ratchet and this Master of Arms and Engineer, they are definitely not a stranger. We've seen them a lot of times, and stuff happens. And of course, Ratchet Hack, I'm kind of looking forward to see how this Ratchet Hack is going to be played as. Would it be a semi-carry kind of a Ratchet Hack, or would it be a normal kind of the solo suicide and just go for a shrunken head straight away, trying to stay alive in gangs, stay alive in team fights and such things like that, and try to dish out ultimate attacks, ultimate damage and nuking and such from Sonic Scream, as well as his Bat Blast. So really gonna have to see. I'm actually looking forward to a instant Grimoire of Power from this Ratchet Hack, provided that Ratchet Hack have got a really good time in the early games and mid game as well. So if he's going to go to Suicide Lane, I have absolutely no idea that who he's going to go against with. But judging on the fact that there is Bubbles in the Hellborn, we might actually see Ratchet Hack in the short lane while Bubbles go to the Suicide Lane. Because we've seen this strategy for quite some time, whereby the Suicide Lane swaps the lane with their carries whereby the carry and the babysitter will go to the suicide, and Ratchet Hack would have all the fun that he'll ever have in the short lane, fighting against Bubbles. And from time to time, Ratchet Hack can actually win against Bubbles. It's really individual skills that they inherit. Not really inherit, but that they possess. That's right. So, finalizing for the Legion, there would be a Magma's additional input for the team, as well as a Bubbles final input for the team of the Hellborn as well. So, we are looking into a rather magical offensive from the Legion. Magmas with the Eruption, Bad Blast, Sonar Scream from Ratchet Hack. Master of Arms has a relative amount of damage from his skills. Fog Lightning, Charged Shot. Not to forget about the very imbalanced skill of Master of Arms, which is apparently is the poison. No, that's not poison. Let's scroll to his icon. It is called the I didn't show it. Acid Bomb. That is right. It is called an Acid Bomb. All right. So melting everyone on their feet and just technically burning anyone down. That is pretty much the advantage that Master of Arms has. Pretty much abuse it all the time. Use it on triple stack ancients. Use it on basically anything. In pushing and defending, and Master of Arms is there for every kind of situation. So there is no arguments where Master of Arms will go out of the map and say, oh, I'm farming. You wouldn't want to see that. Master of Arms should always be in team fights because of the massive amount of contributions that Master of Arms can provide to the team. So with all that said and done, let's take a look at the banning phase. We've got Swiftblade, Lodestone, Predator, Rally, Sandwraith, and Scout being thrown in the banning pool. So no Sandwraith. Unfortunately, I'm kind of looking forward to the Sandwraith in this game, but nope. No Sandwraith in this game. No Swiftblade. I'm kind of surprised that Impunity Earth actually banned out Swiftblade as their first ban. And I don't know, maybe someone in Insidious Esports actually played a pretty decent Swiftblade, and that is why they went for a straight ban for the Swiftblade. Lodestone and Rally, I understand. Predator, I understand as well, and of course, Sandwraith. Sandwraith is either be picked or be banned, but I have no idea why they neither the people from Impunity Earth nor the people from Insidious Esports actually thought of picking up a Sandwraith in the early phases of the game. But never mind, it's already been banned, so no Sandwraith, no Scout as well. So Scout, we want to be able to see a Scout in the Suicide lane in this game. It could actually go pretty good for the Legion. Scout goes to Suicide, and Ratchet goes to short lane. Hey, that works. That pretty much works, but nope. And I'm feeling hiccups. It's alright, it's gone. So, we've got the Glaciers being picked up for the Hellborn. We've got Moraxes being picked up for the Legion as well. And we are gonna look at the final pick of Impunity Earth. And that will be... I have no idea yet, but they have a maximum of around 12 seconds to pick up, because they only left with 6 extra time in the slot for Impunity Earth, and they will pick up a Dampier. Now that's interesting. Impunity Earth's lineup is pretty interesting. They've got a Dampier, Master of Arms, Ratchet Hack, Morexus. So how are they gonna lane is a very big question. Morexus and Master of Arms will go to the middle lane. Dampier and this Magmas, most probably they will go to the short lane, and Ratchet Hack go to the Suicide, because I highly doubt that Morexus... Oh no, wait, actually Dampier might be going to the middle lane rather, while Morexus go to the short lane. Dampier has been striving really well in the middle laning and just snowballing all around. The amount of magical damage that Dampier outputs to is really offsets throughout the whole game and stuff like that, and it really is questionable. We can actually see a Morexus or a Dampier in the middle lane. It really just depends. So we're gonna have to see how the Legion wants to play this out right now. As for the Hellborn, we've got Bubbles, Glaciers, Engineer Fade, and Corrupted Disciple, which was the final pick of the Hellborn. So Corrupted Disciple going to the short lane along with Engineer, most probably. No. Corrupted Disciple with Glaciers, Engineer with Fade, and as well as these Bubbles going to Suicide, of course. So just to add it on as well, my name's Abstract, and I will be solo casting. Just so you know, I am My way of casting is a lot more different from the people they usually know, which is Babel and Lockamas. I don't really cast as formal as they do. Unfortunately, of course. I go for a little bit more, those kind of more casual. I'll kind of say it's casual. And I try to make games a lot more interesting with my cast, and hopefully that the viewers would really appreciate and really like the game, even if it's really boring and like literally nothing goes cross. And I hope that that will be the time when I actually shine and just try to make it as entertaining as possible. So take a look at this game. We've got Dampier, Magnus, and Master of Arms in the suicide lane. So there will be a tri-lane in the short lane. Now that's very interesting. So Ratchet Hack really is going to go to the short lane, while Moraxis goes to the middle lane for the Legion team. And how about the Hellborn? Bubbles will be going to the short lane. So it would not be a Bubbles versus a Ratchet Hack spar in the bottom lane. Instead, it will be a Bubbles suiciding against tri-lane. And the only reason why I say suicide, because he literally is going to suicide, because he is going against with opponents of 3. So, kind of like the fact that Hellborn was sort of able to pinpoint the fact that the Legion might actually go for a tri-lane, which eventually really was actually going to tri-lane. So, Dampier, Magnus, and the Master of Arms, I'm not entirely sure how Bubbles would eventually fare. Would he play extremely defensive, or would he try his very best to walk out of it, walk out of the area of the tower and try to get as much farm as possible? As for the middle lane, of course, Fate going against with him Moraxis. I have no conclusions to how this game would eventually end, but we're looking forward to how this game ends. And in the end, bottom lane would be a suicide lane as well. We have a tri-lane, so there will be a tri-lane versus suicide and a tri-lane against a suicide. Now this is gonna be an interesting game. Really gonna be interesting. I'm not even trying to be sarcastic at this point of time, but you are able to see Glacius and Engineer just roaming around the Legion's NC, most probably wanting to roam over to the middle lane and trying to stack up a kill onto Moraxis at this point of time. You can see the both of them is sticking together like glue and just never separating each other. And pretty much there will be a stun on the Moraxis. Stun him. There we have the stun. The taunt in. The keg on the Moraxis. But where is the Ice Imprisonment? We are not seeing an Ice Imprisonment just yet. We are looking at Moraxis running away. There goes the Lava Surge going in on the stun on the Engineer. As well as Glacius. The charge shot right on the Glacius. Would they be able to get a ground kill? Maybe not. No, they are not going to have it. And in the end, we have the Fate getting the Bloodlust onto the Legion team. Well played from the Hellborn. Magnus goes down and takes the fall. Hellborn gets 200 or rather 500 or rather 400 goal advantage in this early in the phase of the game. I like how it's going on right now. I really like it. You can pretty much see that the tri-lane has been congregating together in the middle lane with no warnings at all. It's like telepathy. They just say, hey, let's go to the middle lane. And they just had a fight. And in the end, Magnus died, of course. Went solely good for the Hellborn. Went solely bad for the Legion. And we just have to see how this game eventually ends. So at this point of time, pretty much you guys can tell that Hellborn has got a pretty good advantage at this point in time. Especially since Fate is level 3, but hold on a second, Morax is a level 3 as well. So it doesn't really matter much. Let's take a look at the GPM. And 2 minutes has been up. Alright, we actually already saw this Master of getting Invisibility Rune. So Master of Invisibility Rune with Magnus hiding around the shadows in the NC, waiting for the perfectly good time to launch against their attack onto Bubbles. Shot anytime, sir. Shot. Damn shots onto the Bubbles. Apparently they won't go for that. Yes, there we have it, the shot, and there goes Vampire Fly, and there goes the Lava Surge onto Bubbles. Will he be able to run? No, he will not. And Rob 2, playing as the Magnus, will be able to take up that kill and, well, just balance it off with his kills and death. 1:0. Well played from the Legion. They was able to get the kill on the Bubbles, and that pretty much stopped the farming onslaught of these Bubbles. You can pretty much see from the GPM. Bubbles pretty much is currently at 170. On the middle lane, it is on par. This is really on a stalemate right now. Our Dampier is at 306, as well as Fade at 301. They are... Wait, sorry, never mind. Dampier is in the top lane and Moraxis is in the middle lane. So, in the end, Moraxis is, of course, losing against Fade. And it's gonna take quite some time, and we might see something interesting very soon right on this engineer. Level 2 against that magma. Master of Arms. Oh, they are gonna spot out these bubbles with what's going on everywhere or all around the map. We have the magmas rising up his shield. We have the lava surge. No, not lava surge. Ah, there we have the lava surge. Being able to beautifully stun on the 2 heroes, and 4 heroes from the Hellborn congregate together in the middle lane, and they did not get a single kill off from the Legion. Why? Because there was a one hell of a good stun from Magmas, making sure that the Hellborn does not get an additional kill on the Moraxis, securing that else. And regeneration, the 4-minute rune will of course be credited over to Fade. He will use it right now and restore his HP and mana to full, and they might actually launch an attack against Morax. Or maybe not. Yep, they're not going. Oh, there we have the stun. There goes the beautiful turret and the keg just going out together. Now, how does that even happen? I'm pretty sure that you all saw that the turret and the keg actually launch itself together at the same damn speed, and that happened. And Moraxis died, and eventually, well played, Engineer and Fade. Although Moraxis didn't really know where he stands at the point of time, and he kind of went down and stuff like that. So we'll still be looking forward to how things are going to go. We have the Quake right on the Fade. He's gonna run away, or maybe not. I'm not sure. Heavily slowed down by more axes from Moraxis, but will he have enough? Nope. He used a mana battery, but there goes a homecoming stone from someone. But in the end, that will be a no one, because the homecoming stone has been stopped. No idea why. But still, that was a pretty good bait of the homecoming stone, making sure that the Moraxis doesn't follow up on his game and just try to advance his onslaught towards his fate. So in the end, how the hell does Moraxis even get level 6? I have entirely no idea why they actually get level 6 earlier than Fate, but this is a good thing. It is a good thing. Moraxis at level 6, he can actually join in team fights. Not that there is a lot at this time being, but hell on a second, down goes to the bottom lane. We have Ratchet currently being stunned down by Fate. Beautiful haste rune will be used, and he will be able to run. The keg is going to be blindly used, and the Sauna Scream right in front of the face of Engineer before they were to run away. And everything will be going back to normal. 6 minutes in, we've got level 6 Moraxis and level 6 Fate. Fate have got not much matter for his full combination of Cowl, Burning Shadows as a reflection, but there goes the stun on the Moraxis, the keg. The Quake's gonna hit on the Fate, but there goes the Shell Stuff. We have the Moraxis with the ultimate, and he tries to run away. And he got away. Ladies and gentlemen, our Moraxis managed to get away from an onslaught of 3 heroes, and he will not die. He will not die, he will not fall, and beautifully done. And that is pretty much why I love Moraxis. He will not die so easily thanks to Matrax, and he just stays alive. It's just technically free HP. How much free HP actually? It was 200. So 200 free health, and that pretty much offsets to around a quarter. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yes, a quarter. That is pretty much a quarter of Morax's current HP. So activating his ultimate, he's technically have 1702 HP, and he has insane regeneration. Hypothetically speaking, of course. So right over here in the Legion lane, in the middle lane, we've got Master of Arms together with Moraxis. But what are they doing? They are running away to the bottom lane. Top lane, we have our Dampier actually getting a kill onto Bubbles. Beautifully played. Well done by the Dampier. And currently with 404 GPM. Oh, he's running towards Glaciers. He's running towards with the Ghost Marches. Ice Imprisonment onto him. Vampiric Flight. We have the Terrorize onto him. One more hit, and there goes one kill for Dampier. And he secured himself with a second kill of the game early in the game with 511 experience per minute, as well as 420 gold per minute. He is on fire, and his name is Lucky. I wouldn't really say that he is lucky at the bottom side. Take a look at the bottom lane. We have Croft the Disciple actually going down to the Legion. Rom2 actually getting the kill. And that would be a second kill in for our support Magnus. Just running around with the Striders, doing really big plays all over the map with very good level search for quite a long time actually. His timing was absolutely perfect for the top lane to kill this Bubbles in the early game, and that's how he actually got the first kill for himself, as well as he was able to get a stun off. Oh, take a look at the top lane though. We do have Dampier just trying to chase his map against with this Fate, but he's going back onto Bubbles. Don't overextend. He uses his face onto Bubbles and runs away. He runs away, no man at all. No man at all. We have Engineer right in front of him. The turret's gonna miss, man, and there goes the gang. We have our Glaciers just going with the Thunder Blast. Lava, no, not Lava Surge. Wait, what's going on? Dampier runs away. He got away. He got away. What is going on, man? That's like the second damn time that Dampier actually ran the Legion. Whoa! What a revelation. Well done. Going back to the game, we've got Moraxus using his more axes onto the Glaciers, just slow his movement speed tremendously down because he does not have a single marches, no gold at all. He's been putting up a lot of gold just for warding. I strongly believe this is contributed by Hater, which is by this Engineer. Let's take a look at this one. Is by Engineer as well. Let's take a look at this one. This is finally the Glaciers one. So at least we know that Glaciers has been putting down wards. And we have absolutely no excuse for not having a rip hoods and stuff like that. Take a look at the GPM though. Dampier 364 GPM. He died earlier just now, so that's pretty bad. And more stuns onto Moraxus. Stun. There goes the ulti coming from Moraxus. The Queen's gonna miss, unfortunately. And there goes the Calfield right on Dampier as well as Moraxus. His shield, his Matrax has been piling up people over, but he's not going close to them at all, and he eventually just expels it off. And in the end, the charge shot will be ensured onto these Bubbles, but with no use at all. In the end, our Dampier actually dies down with 328 GPM right now, and he's slowly going down because he's been doing really bad in team fight then. I'm not entirely sure what actually happened in the previous one. I kind of lagged out for some reason. I hope that the stream is not too laggy though. Let me take a look at the comments in. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's going on right now. Let's change the video settings. Video setting is low. Let me take a look at it for a little bit. I hope that it is fine, or maybe not. I find it fine though. It looks smooth and the quality is pretty okay. It's not really starting. It's not stuttering for me, despite the fact that I'm streaming, so shouldn't have much of a problem. Hold a second. I think I'm hearing a lot of things. Yeah. I heard a lot of things. And bottom lane actually, we have Ratchet going down to Bram solo far and stuff like that. The Legion is going to go for the ancient triple stack camps and successfully bringing it down, and we are going back to the normal phasing. 11 minutes in, or rather 12 minutes in, we've got our Legion with 2000 gold advantage as well as 877 experience advantage. So it is going pretty well, I suppose. Nothing seems it still kind of looks like stalemate. It's not like it's a complete steamroll or whatsoever. The Hellborn are giving a Legion a lot of fight at this point in time, and it's just questionable. This game still can go to the Legion, it can go to the Hellborn. You can't really predict what is going to happen at this point in time. But take a look at this item. Let's start taking a brief look at the items while we wait for a gank to commence on the Moraxus, which I strongly believe will start in about 10 seconds time. So Moraxus currently with 292 gold. He's got his shield, he's got his bottle, his mystic specimens, banner battery, as well as steam boots, and we have a vote piling up right now. And this gives me a perfect opportunity to reintroduce the stream. My name is Abstract. I will be solo casting this game of Impunity Earth versus Insidious Esports here in Epic Gaming Television. I hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are having a great evening, and hope you guys will be enjoying this cast that I'm going to provide for you guys. any suggestions, any constructive criticisms, please leave down in the comment section at the right side of the view of the screen, and I will review it. Please do not be
Let's rock.
tough on me. Anyways, the game has been resumed. Let's take a look at the items again. So pretty much went through about Moraxes and stuff like that. Take a look at Bubble trying to run away, not at a good point, but in the end he got the kill on the Magnus. So at least he got a kill on someone before he died, and that is, oh, he killed someone before he died, and that means a lot. At least you die for a specific reason. But anyways, let's take a look back in the items, shall we? Ratchet Hag with his null talisman, steam boots as well as mystic vestments, Dampier with the blood chalice, ghost matches, soul scream ring, soulless scream ring, right, that's right, soul scream ring. Whoa, that's a lot of head creeps. That is a lot of creeps being stacked up by your master of arms. I'm not entirely sure it's entirely of a master of arms, but take a look at all that gold. That is a lot of gold. 406 GPM for Dampier all over again. I'm pretty sure that he's going to pile up and try to get his Grimoire power as soon as possible. So at this point of time, Ratchet Hag should actually go for a shrunken head straight away, since for a more damage intensive. So we have a lot of homecoming stones down to the bottom lane. Oh, it is not denied, unfortunately for the Hellborn. Baiting out, baiting out, baiting out. Cack. It's gonna miss, of course. Oh, Dampier is running a little bit too fast for the Kek to even catch up to him, and in the end, double damage. Ratchet Hag is just going to keep farming and farming. It's been going pretty well for the Legion, as far as I know. 4.8 thousand gold advantage, as well as 2.3 thousand experience advantage. I will leave you guys at that and take a look more into Ratchet Hag while I take a sip of water. And I am back with more casting about this game and stuff like that. Currently, you are technically looking at a rather passive and static game, due to the fact that the Hellborn doesn't really want to overextend. I think that they don't want to risk too much because they are already on the losing end. I'm not entirely sure if whether they know that they are at the losing end or not, because well, they do have 6 kills, which is 1 more than the Legion, and they might still think that they are in the lead. But in fact, the Legion is in the lead due to the amount of ancient camps that has been stacked, the amount of NC that has been stacked beautifully for the Legion, and there goes the reflection. The Kek has got the kill. Everything has been piling out of Moraxes. The Matra is gonna be used. We have the energy field gonna be erected, and Moraxes is gonna go down. Yes, it goes down. We don't have enough. There's reinforcements from the Legion, unfortunately. Our Moraxes was tanking against 5 heroes at the point of time and was not able to do anything, unfortunately. Magmus was out of the range. He does not want to go inside. Silenced, slowed, damaged, and perplexed. So he rather stay outside. Better to give them 1 kill than 2 kills, right? So probably that's the mentality. The Legion, they didn't have much homecoming stone to teleport right to the middle lane at the point of time, because by the time they actually port in, it's a little bit too late, and there really isn't much need for that. So at least we know that Dampier has been farming really nicely. He's got his light brand already with 1.4 thousand gold in his stash right now. Most probably gonna go for a vampiric flight onto this bubble anytime soon. Vampiric flight anytime soon. He's not gonna do. Oh yes, it is, but not on bubble. Capfill on the Dampier, stun down, Kek down, and just made him run a little bit more. We've got lightning speed on the Dampier as well as the energizer on the Dampier, which of course gives him 5 and in the end, Dampier has been farming a lot, like literally a lot. He's going to go for a piling lot of 500 gold per minute in just 17 minutes, and and give me a second while I review the comments, because I don't have any moderators that's looking at the chat right now. So I have to kind of I have to look at the chat for a little bit more. So let's take a look at this. No lag, best stream. I'm not enjoying the show. Blah blah blah. What do you mean by my voice is turtled? Elaborate on that, please. Elaborate on that. My name is Abstract. Don't just call me Shoutcaster. Yes. I will be speaking to you guys solely because I do not have a moderator to kind of help me relay messages and stuff like that. So do let me know about this and that. Say that the stream is, if the stream is okay, please let me know. If the stream is not okay, please let me know. So at least I know that there is something to be done. I don't want to leave you guys with laggy stream or anything else, because from my side I am streaming and I'm supposed to be stuttering, but in the end I'm not stuttering at all, so I presume that it is all okay. So reviewing back to this game, we've got 18 minutes in. The Legion is still having their constant streak with high gold and experience advantage. We have the Portal King coming from Moraxus, and then Pale went in with Vampire Flight followed by the Feast, and then we have a Consumer Man. Sorry about that. Blah 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 blah. A lot of going thing on. We have a Dampier. He's gonna be tanky as hell, and Wretched and goes in with a bad blast. He's just gonna knock out everyone out of this map, and slow. Corrupted Disciple completely going down, sucked into his ball because of the Quake from Moraxus. Their Glaciers is gonna go down right now as well, as Durinatara gets his double tap right into his game. 19 minutes in, well played, and holy crap, our Bubbles get a kill under this Moraxus. Ram solo far. He's been putting down really good kelp field thus far. All the kelp field that I've seen is pretty good, and it goes well. Technically, it goes well. So yes, it is happening right now. Impunity Earth versus Insidious Esports. Insidious bad. So pardon me if you are sick of my voice, because I am solo casting after all. I do not have a co-caster. I lack of insights at this point of time. Even after the fact that I played Heroes of the New Earth a lot and very long already, but I'm just not cut out for this insight thing. All I can do is shout freaking loud and inject hype into this game and make sure that you guys enjoy what you are watching. Take a look at the middle lane. We do have Dampier actually just farming away continuously with 513 GPM and stuff like that. Energize is gonna be popped just for the sake of higher mobility around the map of the Legion, to make sure that he have more time to farm. Not to mention that he has got his Grimoire of Power, and that gives him a heck of a lot more damage. So you pretty much is able to tell that Dampier will be on fire. Take a look at the amount of farm that he's receiving, the farming speed and etc. He's just doing very good job in stacking the creeps here and there. Triple stack for the camp here, and double stack for this camp here. Oh no, Engineer! What are you doing? Bye Engineer. Oh crap, what's going on? Down here in the bottom lane, unfortunately, we do have our Wretched Hag being traded off for the Engineer at the bottom lane. Now that the Legion pretty much knew that Dampier is in the Legion's NC, why don't they go for him? And the answer is they do not have much wards, and all they have is here. This is the only ward they have throughout the whole map. So that's interesting. That is interesting. No further comments going to be added, and we are going to take a look. Oh, holy! Rom 2 has been killed by neutral caves. I'm not sure what's going behind the keyboards, behind the screen of the Legion. I'm not sure. They might be laughing their heads off right now, and it's like not gonna be denied. So we do have Portal King coming from Fate as well. Reflection. There goes the beautiful Bad Blast, and he will be able to slow Glaciers. Unfortunately, this Bubbles was able to use his take cover just right on time, and there goes the erecting the energy field. It really isn't gonna help at all. The energy field is going to be wasted, and in the end, that's not gonna help at all. 10 is to 11 in just 22 minutes in. We've got 9,000 gold advantage for the Legion, as well as 6,000 experience advantage for the Legion, and we are looking at a pretty intense game. That is what I will say. I pretty much conclude that this is pretty intense due to the fact that the Hellborn, they still have a chance to fight this game out. It is not too late for them yet, because they do have a Corrupted Disciple. After all, he is viewing a little bit much more of a tanky role at this point in time. He does have Helm on the Black Legion with the Energizer, not to forget Steam Boots, as well as the Mystic Vestments. He should be able to tank up the damage output from this Dampier, so it shouldn't be much of a problem for him to stay alive in team clashes. Back into the chat room. So you are the best, bro. You're the best. Sorry, I will not read that out. I will not read that out, bro. But thank you for your compliments in the chat. I really appreciate it. So back in this game, since I do not see much of a complaints right now, no complaints about stuttering stream, no complaints about low quality, although the quality is pretty low. But I think that it works well, as long as you guys are able to look at the unit values, able to look at every single thing in the game. I suppose that there is not much to really be upset about, right? So it should all work well. It should all work well, and we look back into the game. 24 minutes in, the Hellborn is finally taking the chances and trying to push up in the middle lane. The bottom lane has been destroyed. The bottom lane, the middle lane first tier tower has been destroyed as well. So Hellborn will take this chance, and there we have the big team fight. I mean, Magma's waiting for the eruption. What is now going on? We have a lot of ultimate just going all around the map. We have our Legion actually melting down from the Legion, and there we have the tasting coming in from the Legion. Zoinadara actually getting a double tap, and we have our Dampier is on fire. He's got a portal key, he's got his Grimoire of Power as well. They are going to go straight for the second tier defense tower here in the middle lane with no challenge at all. Second tier defense tower is most probably going to go down in a jiffy, and Dampier will be able to wipe out this strip wave in just less than 1 second. So technically, yes, defense tower is going to go down, and the Hellborn is heavily under level and under farm. Why? Because the Legion's support is goddamn good. Like, it's not easy to actually see your Ancients constantly being stacked up, as well as your NC. I've seen quite a lot of times that ancient camps have been stacked. I've seen a lot of times that this camp, and this camp has been stacked. So credits to the support of Impunity Earth. And hold on a second, we have another big stun incoming from Magma. Just starting in nicely on the engineer, as well as this Glacier. Our Fate is gonna run away with Reflection and left off with that Cupfield. No, I mean this took cover. Bubbles, and in the end looks like the Legion will be. Oh! Fate went in at a really good time. He got a pretty good stun in, but unfortunately he still went down, and Lucky got a double tap. Congratulations for the Legion. They just officially got a second genocide straight in a row without losing any. Oh wait, I think my was back. Actually. So, in the end, that would be a 4 for 10, kind of 4 for 10. So at this point in time, I'm not entirely sure how the Hellborn will get back into this game due to the fact that the Legion is highly over leveled. Our Morax is at level 15, it's almost at 16, and that goes the same for Ratchet Hag. Dampier is at level 20. Now, how are you going to be rivaling against a Dampier which is at level 20? The look at the Hellborn. Bubbles at level 13, Fane level 13, and Corrupted Disciple at level 13. It's nice to see the Corrupted Disciple is going on the tanky build because he can actually step up a lot of damage from Corrupted Conduit. But at this point of time, it's not gonna suffice his team at all, because it's just not gonna help. It's just not gonna help. He does not have the amount of damage output that the Legion currently offers, and just output for against the Hellborn. So in the end, it's not gonna work well for the Legion, and it's going to be one hell of a difficult game for the Hellborn. I'm just looking forward to see how this game is eventually going to work out, because I firmly believe that this game actually would go to Impunity Earth. They have been doing pretty well in the early phases of the game, despite the fact that they have been losing in terms of kills. it was kind of a 5-6, and then it was 5-7. But despite all of that, the Legion still held strong with a very strong determination and dedication. They just went on and on and on in a farming spree, stacked a lot of camps, and in the end, it gave them the amount of deficit high enough to outrun against the Hellborn. Bound eye onto Moraxus, and it is time for Rampage, people! Bubbles going down instantaneously after Moraxus pops in with a portal key. And in the end, the top lane will be completely wrecked out, and Rob 2, who decided to the ancient camp, got the kill in the middle lane, in the top lane, sorry, and eventually got himself with 4-4. They are going in for more to the top lane. Did I just see Behemoth's heart? Yes, I just did. Then Peter got a Behemoth's heart, and in the end, I would say that from the middle lane or middle game onwards, which is around 20 minutes onwards, it's technically a steamroller. So, really big change of the game. The Legion did exceptionally well, and they are going straight for the Rex uphill in the top lane immediately right now, while our Magma just cowers in fear of his own. Waiting for a perfect chance and opportunity to go in with an eruption and wipe out everyone. And there goes the stunning coming from Fate, and we have more stunning coming from the whole team. We have a Black Blast as well, Shotgun Hang coming from Wretched Hack, and eventually they will be able to get a kill right onto this engineer. We have the eruption, but eruption is not gonna feed well because Crop the Sniper is tanky and keeps take cover what's been used by Bubbles. And in the end, we have 3 health the Hellborn still alive, but there goes the Dampier, the Field of Frosting coming in for the Glaciers, and he will not be able to do enough damage. But look at that tap level command from the Legion. It's just sabotage, and in the end, GG well played, and next time we called the Anduin win from the Legion playing as Moraxus, just going in for the hat trick. He might go down, or maybe not. He is going to bottom, so run away, baby, run away. Take cover coming from Bubbles, and more stunning coming onto Bubbles, and he dies once again. And there goes the concede call for the Hellborn, and there goes the concede. Good game of play from the Legion and the Hellborn, and in the end, the Impunity Earth will snag up the first game against Insidious Esports. Well played from Impunity Earth. Hardest congratulations to you for winning the first game, but don't forget that you still have a second game. Of course, they won't forget about it at all. So in the end, that concludes the game on the first game. And of course, I will leave you to music. And I will see you guys soon for game number 2. My name is Abstract, solo casting for you for the final game later in about 5 to 10 minutes in. So don't run away. I'll be back really soon. Ciao guys.